Ashe Collective, and welcome to Nesia Star Tarot. I do apologize for the interim period that we have experienced while in the cabin. Sorry, I'm just playing. But that just gives me flights, nothing but flights. Taking trips, elevating, going high. Someone's definitely on, about to get high, on a high, runner's high, something like that. I'm channeling So, if you're experiencing like a lot of turbulence, a lot of interruptions, and whatever type of like road you're on your way toward, or journey, I'll say, whatever experience, whatever task, whatever goal you're setting for yourself, if you're experiencing some sort of delay or turbulence with that, just know that it's only because you're really close to getting there. So, ashe, ashe, ashe. Thank you for joining me here. I missed you guys. Coming from work, I trying to, but yeah, so I just really feel like there's a lot of energy that's like building up. I get the build up is happening, but it may be anticipation, like waiting for somebody to return. Again, some sort of trip or something surrounding taking trips or trips you've gone on. It may even be something that you're like doing for work, like especially if you travel for work. That's interesting because you could be doing so many different things traveling for work. You could be the pilot, you could be doing rideshare, you could be railroad, instructor in the army, on a boat, like, you know what I mean? There's so many different modes of transportation. So ashe, that's also giving me like how messages are sent through hormones, through neurons, through like you have different pathways for things being transferred or received, the sending and receiving. Okay, ashe. That's also giving me like constructions, like accounts receivables. Something to do with the books being off, the devil and the 3 of Wands. So you're waiting on something. With the activist, the Princess of Swords. Someone's going to speak out. I feel like, and it's interesting, we have this would be the King of Swords in this deck. But basically, I'm getting the energy of somebody speaking. Yes, you guys, somebody speaking out because they get wind, or they're spying, or like they get some sort of information or news that they're going to speak out on, because somebody, I feel like, is like stealing or embezzling, or something to do with like money, something to do with the books not adding up. That energy is here. Like it might even have to do with those loans that everybody was getting, right? Those PPP loans, or just any type of loan. Something is like somebody's coming for their contract. Like they're it was almost like a trick. Okay, so you're waiting on your ships to come in, right? You're getting news, and it's just so crazy. The devil's here, right? So that was the bottom of the deck. But I also saw, as I said, the King of Swords. So he's very intellectual, very intelligent. He sees, it's like a planner, like somebody that's very strategic, he sees things, he sees patterns, he sees like almost, I want to say, loopholes. He sees ways around things so that he's able to almost like beat the system. That's the energy I'm getting here. And like waiting on your like the system too, with the government, like the fire engine, right? He's learning a way to like trick and then it's 5 of Cups behind it, you guys, with 10 of Swords. We're going to clear this energy. But this is interesting. So 5 of Cups, 10 of Swords, disappointment, and then feeling betrayed, like ruined. This is like causing or leading to ruin. Somebody's going to get caught. Long story short is all the energy I have here. Like there's a whistleblower in your midst. Somebody that's going to stand up and like announce, like make it known, bring something to light, make it public. There's a whistleblower. It may even be in government that like the public officials are now being more like finally being for the people is the energy that I'm getting. Like we're finally moving into the age of Aquarius, where like enlightenment is taking place and people are like being held accountable. There's more camaraderie, I even want to say. There's more accountability. We're moving into a different stage, Ashe. So this is just a general energy read. I want to get into, because this is collective, I want to get into like a love kind of vibe. I'm reshuffling because of that. I was getting a lot of like trickery, deceitful, and look how this pops out, man. All right, but we are talking about love, Ashe. So the Hangman at the bottom of the deck here. What popped out is the, stop it, boy. The Six of Pentacles with the Day Trader, the Prince of Pentacles. So this would be the Knight of Pentacles. This is the slowest moving card in the deck. Somebody's taking so long to come to you with an offer that's real, that's equal, that's fair. They're still going through a transformation where they're still upside down. They're still trying to gather information to see clearer, or like even see past themselves, see past the circumstance, basically to get themselves off the fucking tree or off the pot. Because if you're not shitting, why are you on it? You know, that's the energy here, right? So like with the Day Trader, and it's funny that these are both pentacles, right? So this is a lot of earth energy, along with this being Pisces, the Hanged Man. But he has nothing but money, pentacles falling out. Do you see that? How his pockets, like he's losing everything out of his pockets. So somebody's doing a lot of quick spending, a lot of fast spending. I feel like it's because they're the Knight of Wands. They get this spark of energy. And that's what's motivating them to see something clearly or see something differently. Because it's almost like this, if this is like initiating sex, this is the motivation. It was the motivation, literally, but it emptied their pockets. So now it's like maybe sex or attractiveness or like going after something on a whim or without thought or without like groundedness, you know? Because it's like there wasn't, okay, in terms of love, and I'm sorry, I got to slow myself down. I'm just channeling. Something wasn't fair. Somebody was coming in slowly because they hadn't made their mind up yet. They're still confused. They weren't right side up. They're still upside down when it comes to starting something new, being passionate, being even carefree. And bottom of the deck, guys, can't make this shit up. Death here. Somebody's avoiding a transformation. Literally. They don't want to have to be responsible, accountable. They may even be. So, okay, the other side to this, I would say, is somebody has like something else they're giving to. They're giving their time and efforts into their own success. And it's like I almost get like more of a Two of Pentacles, like the balancing of two things that are really important. But in this case, I even feel like it could be up to 6 things that are really important, or 6 people, I'll say, because it's like a lot of energy being spread out and not enough coming back in. You almost need this Ace of Wands. Somebody else is providing this though. So it's almost like you need this Ace of Wands to fuel. You've needed it in the past. You were getting your energy. This gives me energy vampire shit. But you were given, taking your energy from a fire sign, or like there was a fire sign that was providing the fuel, literally providing fuel to this enlightenment. And it's almost like the enlightenment was how something was bleeding your pockets. The enlightenment was how like unstable, unfulfilled, how long term. Because even with the Day Trader, he's not a bad investment. It's just taking him too long to be able to give equally. And I'm sorry, I keep turning the cards upside down. That's why I'm trying to readjust them. But, and I keep saying he, but the energy, you know, it has no gender. So basically he, she, you say it how it applies. But when it comes to the masculine energy, I do feel like they're going through justice right now. They're going through a lot of karma because there's a refusal to see things clearly. There's a refusal to bring justice or bring balance to a situation. It's off kilter. And what are we talking about that's off kilter here? Love. Ace of Cups. So we have 2 aces. This is fire and water energy, right? So if the opportunity arose for somebody to bring love to a situation, it was going to require transformation on their part, but they, because of karma, weren't willing to stop and see things clearly. Like, I feel like these two cards, like, for one to happen, the other was going to be upside down. You get what I'm trying to say? Like, the balancing of the scales to them didn't seem fair enough for them to change their reality. And like this is all right. I don't want to get too far into this. This is interesting though. But it's literally, and why I keep saying change is because the death card is here. Like, if it would cause pain in you, dis-ease, why would you allow something? Why would you stay stuck? Why would you stay in a position where you're not even trying to see? Like, this is Libra energy. This is not being willing to, it's like people pleasing. You're not willing to acknowledge that you bled yourself dry because you took too long to make an offer. It's almost like when you think of day trading, right? If you wait too long to make an offer, the prices are going to change. Like, you're not going to have the same opportunity that you started with. And it's funny I'm bringing that up because, again, we have 7 of Cups here with the 5 of Cups behind it. This is being very disappointed about a choice that was made. Feeling like you have more than one option, but not having any options at the end of the day because you never created any. So that's what I'm getting off of this too. Like, this is like that fear of flying. Ashe! Don't you love when these messages come full fucking circle? I'm telling you, I'm here for it. I'm literally here for it. So this message is going to be called the fear of flight. This is September energy for the general collective. I will post everyone's element reading in a bit. And I've really been dying to do a stone. What am I trying to say? Crystal gemstone reading. All right. My question that I asked, I didn't say it out loud, but I probably should have, was what are finances looking like? You're coming to a period where you're in a space of healing. You're in a space of renewal, reflection, and putting things to rest. Like, that's literally what are we talking about? You guys, I love this shit. You're putting things to rest. Like, literally, you're cutting things out of your mental. This is making room for more mental space because you're tired of being stabbed in the back. You're tired of ruin, right? So your finances, I don't feel like they were necessarily, so it's weird. I'm not going to say it's weird, but it's awfully coincidental that the same message I had about your person, this tells me you were going through it too when it comes to your finances. But the difference is here, you are the queen of disc, right? So she's coming out. She's sitting here, and this is someone that works really hard. They're very structured. They're very independent. This is earth energy, like the stability, you know? But the problem is with your finances is I feel like you're taking on more of a burden. So this is dropping that burden. And I feel like the burden that you may be dropping is the other side of the relationship that wasn't giving equally. You're in a position where you're currently manifesting, especially when it comes to finances. And this is going to put you in a better position so that now you can actually heal your finances, let go of disappointment, and not have the space of ruin to, like, going forward. You know, this is all, we're going to leave this all in the past. And that's what we're moving towards here with the healing energy. But yeah, this is good because it's like once you've acknowledged that there's some sort of burden, there's some sort of, because this is like ace energy too, right? With the Ace of Wands. And it's so crazy how this is such a reflection to me. It's almost like magic. It's almost like a mirror, doing mirror magic. That's interesting. Start manifesting with mirror magic, especially when it comes to your finances. I want to say, speak to yourself, look yourself in the eyes, and say what you need to say. Do your mantras, do your, I don't like saying spells necessarily, but do what you got to do, you know, to manifest at this point. But mirror magic is really important. I just got 4 of Cups at the bottom of the deck here. That's telling me somebody's really in a position of not wanting to accept offers. It may be when it comes to a job, you're not accepting offers because they're not providing enough. They're not relieving this burden. And that's a good call on your part, because you're manifesting something that's going to be a lot stronger, a lot bigger. And then I also get, you may have already manifested a really great job, and it's like, you need to rest because you're going to have a lot of burden placed on you, but it's going to put you in a position of being financially secure. Like, so that's a message as well. You're getting everything you want. You're literally like everything, like this is giving me, and I talked about the journey in the beginning. This is giving me like finding your soul paths, finding your purpose, like, and being able to see your power and manifesting it, because you're attracting the energy with the Page of Wands. So this energy is so attracted to you because it's like you've acknowledged where you were draining yourself with the oppression. You've acknowledged your oppressions, your oppressors, and like the energy of burning out. There was a burnout of passion even. Y'all, the 10-10 energy, can we just talk about it? With the 10 of Pentacles, that burnout is leading to fucking success. Can we talk about it? Can we talk about it, y'all? Your burnout is leading to a fucking success. And I don't mean to even be swearing and doing any of that, but like, look at how attractive you are. You're bringing in all the pentacles, not a pentacle, all the pentacles. Like, this is everything you need, and you brought this in. You manifested this. This is one energy. 111. If you didn't get any other message, this is an angel message right here. 111. You are bringing in this energy. You are manifesting, releasing burdens, releasing things that felt heavy to you, felt heavy to your heart, felt heavy to your creativity. Like, all of that was so stifled. Your creativity, your passion, your drive, your ambitions, like everything I feel like was being oppressed. And now, because you're seeing your power, this is taking power back. Like, do you see how you're just sitting here thinking about this? Like, money on the table. This is money on the table. Don't think too hard about it, because there's actions that need to be, there's actions involved. I'll say it like that. Ashe Collective, yo, I'm about to cry. But there's actions involved, because y'all need to take a risk. Like, I can't make this shit up. But that's the action. Fucking jump. Go for it. Like, you can't fail. You can't. And look, you have a friend. You have friends. And even the birds in the background, the angels, are telling you it's an angel message. Like, really can't make this up. With the Four of Swords still at the bottom of the deck. Heal. Heal the part of you that accepted the burdens. Accepted the pain, the struggle, the oppression, the doubt, even the fear. Heal that part of yourself, because once you do, who stops you? Those flames ignite you. They keep you lit. Like, they give you sight. They bring warmth. Like, look at what this fire turns into. It provides you the opportunity to manifest, to create, to be in a space of knowing, seeing, and improving. Like, your surroundings, your being, everything. Like, everything's gonna change, you guys. Everything. So get there. Get to a place where you are healed. And I think that's what's most important about this. That's the angel message. That's the new beginning. That's like the leap of faith that you need to take. Is like really trusting in the fact that you can be healed. And I don't mean that to be like on because I felt like that sounded really religious, and I don't even mean to get defensive about it, but I just see how much people walk around with so much on their heart, and like burdened, and like even like afraid to talk about like what is really bothering them, out of like even worrying about not wanting to burden somebody else. Like, that type of oppression adds up. And that's what we're talking about here. So don't let it reflect in your finances, because you're on the way. And as I said, take it back to the beginning. You are on the way Wheel of Fortune, motherfuckers. Wheel of Fortune. You're on the way to success, but you have some turmoil in your background that you need to get out of first. I feel like there's a past loved one, a past love, or someone like an ex, someone you've broken up with. Wow. Somebody from the past really wants to bring back happiness, and that's here too. So I guess this is like a future love read that I'm currently feeling the energy of, because this is future energy. Like the wheel is giving me the turning of a cycle. So it's giving me like seasons, like a seasonal thing, like a seasonal change, a seasonal affliction. What the fuck is that about? Somebody gets like lovey-dovey and really like nostalgic in the fall, and they think about all the things that they did or made them happy, or like cups even is like the drinks that they may have shared, the good times, you know, and it's with another, because you see how it's laid out in rows, right? 6 and 6, yeah. So it's like they brought their 3 cups, you brought your 3 cups, and it's like happiness, celebration, collaboration, all that came together. This is 9, because that's what I'm getting at. You brought your 3 cups and they brought their 3 cups individually. So somebody's really like trying to get back to a space where they're happy individually, and then they can be happier together, like on a collaborative space. Like if I'm good by like alone and I'm emotionally, so this is cups, this is emotional stability, right? So this is talking about like what is fulfilling to self. When I get back to what has fulfilled me personally, I will be more fulfilled and can be a better partner, is the energy I'm getting here, right? But somebody needs to get back to that. And I feel like they're failing to, is this make a decision? I always feel like this is Pentacles, but this may be Cups. I'm not really sure, but I feel like it's the same sort of energy. And the funny part about it is it's 7 of Flames right behind it. So standing your ground on something, but then 2 of Cups here. So there's still love. Somebody's like really standing for this love, even though it feels like it's failing. Something feels like a failure right now, but like give it time. You may need therapy. Ooh, maybe not. But the moon is here. It's hidden from you that somebody is going through a tower right now. Their whole life's crumbling. Like something's really upside down for like somebody in your life. And they're not trusting anything, anyone around them. Everything feels like it's pulling at their mental. Like this isn't 5 of Swords where it's like what we can inflict on ourselves mentally. This is 7, meaning like how others have tricked us. So this is being in a position of feeling like other people have been in and out of our lives, is the energy. And then how that's left an impact of like financial loss, like the empty pockets that we saw with the hangman on the first spread. But karma's changing someone. Karma is catching up. The justice that we spoke about, the karmic wheel, it's turning. And it's turning, like, the crazy part is it's turning in one person's favor while the other person is suffering, but not realizing they're suffering so that they can like go through the blessings that like the first person, or I don't want to confuse y'all, but basically what I'm trying to say is, you know how the King of Swords popped up, the intellectual, the skeptic, I would even say, they tend to be more cynical. I even want to say, I don't know why I want to say that, but they tend to be more grounded or logical. That's the word I'm looking for. So the first spread with the hangman, they're looking for enlightenment through logical means, but the problem is you're a mystical person. The second spread I pulled, where we had the Queen of Pentacles, the financial spread, right? That was more so an energy of somebody that is grounded, for one, with the Queen of Pentacles, right? They're more in a financially abundant state. That's what the Queen of Pentacles is, because she's, you know, worked her way up. And the difference is like you weren't always there. You weren't always the Queen of Pentacles. You've had to climb the ladder too. It may look like, it's almost like the energy I'm getting is somebody's not giving you credit for all of what you've done. Like, you deserve a clap on the back. You deserve dinner. You deserve like to be treated like a fucking queen. And like, in the sense of royalty. Do you get what I'm trying to say? Not for any other sense of what that word may mean. Because none of our language is meant for anything good. But let me clarify. You should be treated like royalty. You should be treated like you are valuable. That's the sense of royalty, right? So someone's not acknowledging the struggle, or like, because now that they have to struggle to get those building blocks, the tower came down. Like, their insecurities are showing. Like, all of those things that basically they, like, you went through it. You've had to go through it. And I can say that even in myself is like, I 100% identify with this. And it's just that, like, from the outside looking in, when you think about a wheel turning, especially when you're like, I feel like polar opposites, but they're always on opposite sides of the wheel. So when you're up, they're down. When you're down, they're up. But it shouldn't be like that. But the problem is it's only like that because somebody, the Six of freaking Pentacles, somebody can't see how it needs to be an even exchange. It needs to be equal. Until things are equal, give and take, where somebody's not trying to be methodical or like scamming is the energy I get with that first King of fucking Swords. He's scamming you. Like, this is like that online profiling, like literally like looking up people to tell them. It's narcissistic vibes. It was giving me energy vampire. Like, they're studying you. Like, they're watching to see how they could best take advantage of the situation. And the Queen of Pentacles is so busy providing that, like, you don't see that somebody is plotting. It's just that simple, right? Like, whether it be, apply that how you need to. But anyway, when you are working so hard that, like, you don't even notice that other people are doing whatever it is, whatever weird shit that they're doing around you, you're working that hard that you don't notice it. That's how you know you're on your right path. Like, when the outside stuff doesn't affect your internal. And honestly, like, keep it like that way because it's a blessing. But anyway, sorry for the rant. I will be back with a Soul to Soul connection. And I just really want to tell you guys I love you, and be kind to yourselves and each other. And thank you again for joining me here. Take care.